Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because today I'm doing a makeup video, which is a full face of makeup from Daiso. Now Daiso is basically like a Japanese version of a dollar store. Everything in their store ranges from like $1 to about $4 at the most. It's definitely just like one of those like knick-knack stores that have just a range of like everything. And you'll definitely end up buying stuff that you don't really need, but suddenly you'll look at it and you'll be like, I need that. Like an eraser that's shaped like an elephant. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, Daiso is just like a really cool store. This video is not sponsored. You guys will definitely see what I mean if you go in Daiso. I realized that they had a whole section of like a makeup line, and I thought it would be really cool to do a whole video testing out their makeup. So I went to Daiso and I picked up a full face of their makeup. So I have everything I need from eyebrow products to eyelashes to foundation, concealer, and more. So yeah, I can't wait to try these things out and see what I can do with a full face of Daiso makeup. And maybe some of these products I can even start using in my daily makeup routine. But we'll definitely have to put them to the test and you guys will see how it goes. So without further ado, let's get on to this video. So at Daiso, they really didn't have anything that was like a facial primer for before I put on my foundation, but they did have a lot of like facial creams and moisturizers. So I ended up getting this aloe face cream, and I'm just going to use that to moisturize my face before I try out their foundations. Okay, so I just put the moisturizer on and it smells kind of weird, but it's nothing like too overbearing. Feels fine on my face. It was moisturizing, but it does feel kind of more like a lotion. Like it's very thick on my face, so it doesn't seep into the skin as much as I wanted it to, but it's definitely pretty good for $1. Oh, and I almost forgot. I also picked up this little like headband, which has these little ears on it, and this is just for like putting your hair back. It's not the cutest thing, but it's also kind of tight on my head, so wouldn't really recommend that. But it's the thought that counts. Okay, so next I would probably do foundation, but I'm kind of scared to try it right now, so I'm gonna wait on that and I'm gonna go straight to my eyebrows. I got this brown eyebrow pencil, which should be nice. I mean, hopefully it'll work. It's just an eyebrow pencil, so what could really go wrong, right? So this eyebrow pencil just has like a pencil on one side and then a spoolie on the other, which is really nice that it comes with both, and we're gonna try it out. Okay, so this is how the brow looks right now. The color is kind of a little bit lighter than my brows, which is fine. I think I'm gonna try to like clean it up a little bit with concealer because I do have a couple concealer sticks in here. So for concealer, I ended up getting two. They're both the LA Colors Cover Up Stick Pro Concealers. So I have Creamy Caramel and then Warm Beige, and I just swatched both of them, and I think Creamy Caramel's a lot closer to my skin tone, so I'm gonna use this one. And I'm gonna use this brush that I also got from Daiso to blend it out. And this brush was about $4, so this was like the most expensive thing I got. Okay, so there's how my brow turned out. I'm just gonna finish the other brow off camera and then we'll move on to foundation. And so these are my eyebrows. I think they look pretty nice, but now it's on to the scary part because I have to do my foundation, which I don't even know if these shades are gonna match my skin, but we'll see. So I ended up getting two different foundations. One is the Clean Color True Self Luminous Moisturizing Foundation, and then the other one is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup. So one of these actually looks super warm tone, and then the other one looks super cool tone, so I don't know, we'll see how they work. Let's see. Okay, nothing's coming out. Oh, it squirted. So they're definitely very different. I don't know if you guys could tell, but one is like super orangey and then the other one's like super light and more beige. I don't know, should we just try to mix them together and see what happens? Yeah, let's do that. I know you guys can't really tell, but this is definitely not my color, but I don't know, I think we should just go with this. What else is there to do? Okay, so the color doesn't actually look too bad on my skin, but it does feel like really watery and like not really covering. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes when I blend it out. Okay, so to blend this all out, I'm going to use this same brush I used to blend out my concealer earlier. Okay, so the color didn't blend out too bad, but it's definitely not my color and it's a little bit sheer. So I think I'm gonna try to add another layer of the foundation just to see if it's like buildable, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Okay guys, I'm back. I let my camera charge for a little bit and then I also changed my shirt, so that's why I'm wearing a different shirt. But I let this foundation kind of settle in my skin, and now I'm gonna try to add a second layer for like more coverage. So for my second layer of foundation, I think I'm gonna try to add this like warmer tone onto my skin and see how that looks. Ooh. Oh! Jeez. And this one's definitely a lot more creamier than this other one that's like more liquidy, so I feel like this one should give me more coverage. So this is what it looks like with the second layer on, and I think I'm gonna use like a wet beauty blender to like kind of just blend it into my skin a little bit more, because this brush works really good, but I feel like with the second layer, this beauty blender will like work better to just like dab a little bit of the excess product off. Okay, so this is what the whole foundation looks like with 2 layers on. The color match ended up being pretty okay, but the coverage is about light to maybe medium coverage at most. Pretty good for the price. I know you guys can't really tell on camera, but I do have a couple of my dark spots showing through, and that's basically why I say it's like light to medium coverage. So I am going to try to cover up some of those spots with concealer, and we'll see how that goes. So again, I'm just going to go in with this creamy caramel shade. And I wouldn't say this shade is really brightening. It's kind of the same color as my skin tone right now, so it's not going to really help with that, but I'm still going to put it there. And maybe it'll add some coverage. And then I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. So I definitely do think that added a little bit more coverage underneath my eyes, so that's 2 thumbs up for that. And now I'm going to actually move on to contour. Now, for contour, I didn't really find any like powder contours, so I am going to be using a darker stick foundation for my contour, and I'm pretty scared. This is what we're working with. And I've never really done cream contour just because I feel like it would be hard to just blend out creams on my face. Definitely like one of my first times trying cream contour, especially with the cheaper one, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, I guess I'll just start off with a line, kind of dot some. Okay, I don't think it's really blending out. I think it's just kind of disappearing, so that's not good. But I'm going to try to use this brush instead to blend it out because, I don't know, maybe that'll help. Let's start with the forehead because I feel like that's easier. Okay, so this brush is definitely helping to blend out what is on my forehead. So hopefully this will blend out what's on my cheeks too. Okay, so we're definitely getting somewhere with this, but I think I need to clean up these sides a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit more foundation just underneath here to clean it up and to add a little bit more coverage. Okay, so that's as good as it's gonna get, so moving on. Okay, so now that I've done foundation, concealer, and cream contour, and I have all those wet creamy products on my face, I think it's definitely time to set this face. And the only kind of like setting powder I have was this colored powder in the LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder. I don't know really how dark or how light it's gonna be. I've kind of swatched it, but I really can't really tell. Okay, that looks dark. Okay. Okay, so that does actually look a little bit dark on my skin tone, so I don't know about that. Maybe I'm just gonna use a little light layer of it. Okay, so the only other thing that I can think of to use is I have this like blush palette, which has a blush and then it has like a highlight and a contour color, which the contour looks like another blush. It's like kind of pinkish toned. And then the highlight looks like super white, but it does look pretty matte. So I think that I can use this like really light color and then maybe try to mix it with the brown color that I have and somewhat get like a highlight shade to illuminate my eyes. Okay, so that was like doable for now, but I think I'm gonna try to use this darker powder to like contour my cheekbones because I don't know, that cream contour looks like it's already gone and like blended away, so I'm gonna try to do that. Ooh, that's what I needed to see. This works a lot better as a contour shade. Okay, yeah, so that powder definitely worked a lot better, as you guys can probably tell. And also, I think I'm just a lot more used to using powders for my contour because that's what I usually use, so I feel like that was just a lot easier for me and it looks a lot nicer now. So now I'm going to use this blush that I was talking about earlier, and it just has this nice pinky blush tone. That actually looks really pretty. Okay, so I just did blush, and I actually really like that blush color. I think it came out really nice, so that was a good one. Okay, so now I'm gonna do highlight, and I actually didn't find like any highlighters there, which was pretty sad, but I did actually pick up just like an eyeshadow palette that seemed to have like a lot of shimmers in it that I could possibly use for my highlight. So I'm just gonna swatch some of these and see like what's kind of the best for a highlight. I think I'm going to use this shade right here. I was also thinking about this one because this one's super glittery, but this one might be a little too like orangey warm tone, and I feel like this one will blend out really nicely. So I'm just going to use my normal highlight brush that I would normally use in my daily makeup routine. Oh, the particles are going in my eye. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh, not too bad. Okay, so I would definitely say that worked out for highlight. I think it looks so good and it's so blinding, and that was just from like a normal eyeshadow palette. So yeah, now you guys know you can get a really blinding highlight just from a normal eyeshadow palette, and this one was only $1.50. So now that I have all my face makeup done, I think it's definitely time to move on to my eyeshadow, which I got this like purple eyeshadow palette to use for my eyes today. I thought it was really nice and pretty, and I think I can make a really cute look with it, so we will definitely see how much pigment is packed into here. Okay, so I just swatched some of the colors that I'm thinking about using on my arm here so that I can just get like a color scheme of what I'm going to be working with. And at Daiso, they didn't really have like a nice eyeshadow brush selection, so I'm just using all my normal brushes that I would use for my eyeshadow, just to give them like a fair shot of their blending ability to see how they'll look on my eyes. Okay, so there isn't really like a brown transition shade in here, so I'm just going to go in with this like nice pink shade as my transition into the purples. This eyeshadow actually has a lot more pigment than I was thinking it would have, so that's really nice. I'm also going to work a little bit of this color into my crease. I'm going to take another brush and just blend out a little bit of the top to make it look seamless. So now I'm going to move into my outer crease, and I'm going to be using this deep purple shade. These colors actually have like a lot of pigment, so they're really easy to work with. And there's actually like no fallout going onto my cheekbones, so that's really nice too. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of this deeper purple and put it right into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of that pinky shade and use it to blend out the purple. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of this stick concealer and then I'm going to carve out my crease. So now I'm just going to use this like light icy purple shade to put over where I cut out my crease. Okay, so the last thing I want to do for the eyeshadow is I'm going to add some of the pink shade underneath my eyes to like bring the whole look together, and I think that'll look really nice. So that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm all done, and I was really surprised by that palette. It actually had so much more pigment than I was expecting it to, so definitely thumbs up for the eyeshadow. I almost forgot to add a highlight shade to my inner corner, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to go into this purple eyeshadow palette again and use this bright white shade. And there you guys go, my eyeshadow is finally all done, and my inner corners are definitely bright and highlighted now, so that's good. And now all I have to do for you guys is add my eyeliner and then some lashes, and I picked up this black eyeliner, and the only thing about this eyeliner is the applicator looks pretty thick, so I don't know how I'm going to get a clean line, but we're going to see if I can do a nice little line. So right now I'm just scraping off some of the excess liner that's on it, just so that I can get the cleanest line possible. I'm going to go in, so wish me luck. Okay, so we have the basic line done of the eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go on to the other side and do the basic line again, and then I'll go back to doing wings because that's gonna take a minute, so I might as well get this done first. This position though. Not to mention this is my first time doing eyeliner on camera, so give me some props. So now I just have to like figure out this wing situation, and I'm gonna try to do a really thin line because I don't want to make this too dramatic. And now it's time for the last step of my eyes, which is eyelashes, and I ended up getting 2 pairs of eyelashes. So these eyelashes are kind of like natural, they're like more of a natural look, and then these are kind of more of a dramatic look, and I think we should go with the dramatic look because why not? So these are the eyelashes that I'm going to put on today. I was actually super surprised on how nice they look, and they look like the same quality that they sell at like Target, so I'm really excited to try these on and see how they look. And the eyelashes did come with this little glue, but I think I'm just going to use my normal eyelash glue just to make sure they stick on. So I'm just going to use my normal like duo eyelash glue. Okay guys, so this is how my eyeshadow looks with my eyelashes applied on, and I think these eyelashes are super pretty and they're kind of dramatic. I was really impressed by these, and I can't believe my whole life that I was wearing eyelashes. I haven't checked Daiso because they were literally like $1.50, and most eyelashes range from $5 to like $12 at like Target where I usually go. So I'm definitely going to be getting some eyelashes from Daiso. All that's left for this makeup look is for me to do something to my lips, and then I'll finally be done. So for my lips, I picked up a lip liner and then 3 lipsticks, and these are also kind of in the same shade range, but this one's more of a pinky nude, and then this one's more of like an orangey nude, and then this one's more like a brown nude. So I haven't swatched any of these at all, that's just kind of what it looked like from the tube, so now I'm gonna swatch some of them on my arm. Okay, so they're all kind of orangey. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the 3 colors that I'm working with. At first I thought that this one was more of a pinky nude, this one was more of a light orange nude, and then this one was more of a brown nude, but actually looking at them, they kind of all look kind of orange. This one definitely looks like the most promising one that I'll try out. So first I'm going to line my lips with this brownish lip pencil. Okay, so right now my lips are looking kind of crazy, but at least this lip liner was pretty true to color, so now I'm going to top it with that lipstick. Okay guys, so this is how the lipstick turned out. It looks a little bit darker than I had wanted it to, so I think I'm going to take off the lip liner and the lipstick and just try the shade out without the lip liner, because I feel like the lip liner is what made it kind of dark. So this is how the lipstick looks without the lip liner. I think it looks so much better than before, and I'm really glad that I tried it without the lip liner because this is definitely a really good color. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? What do you think I did with the full face of Daiso makeup? I think I actually did pretty good if I do say so myself, but definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I had so much fun creating this look and trying out these new products that I've never used before, and all the products that I used today on my face were actually under $30. Not just each individual product, I mean all of the products put together. When I went up to the cash register was under $30. So yeah, this video can definitely be titled many different things. Full face of Daiso makeup, full face of drugstore makeup, full face of makeup for under $30. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now I feel like I should just give you guys kind of a rundown of the products that I like and some of the stuff that I'll be using in the future and some of the stuff that I won't be using. Okay, so definitely the first product that I know I'm going to be using in the future is this lipstick because I think that this is so cute and it's kind of just like a perfect nude for me, which is amazing that I could find it for like $1. So yeah, I definitely recommend this lipstick from Daiso. The second thing I already told you guys, but I'll tell you guys again, these eyelashes from Daiso are super cheap and super easy to find, and they're just like any other eyelashes they sell at any other store, except they're a lot cheaper. And I also got these pair of natural ones that I'll be trying out in the future, so that's nice. Another thing that I think would be nice is this lip liner because I have been wanting to use lip liners more in my makeup looks. I think I just put too much of it on today, but I'll definitely be trying this out again. These eyeshadow palettes are also really nice and pigmented if you're looking for something nice and cheap, and this one I used on my eyes, the purple one, and then this shimmery palette I used for my highlight. So these are both really good and I recommend these. This moisturizer that I used is really nice and I think I'm going to be using this more in the future too. These stick concealers were pretty nice. I liked using these to carve out my eyebrows, but as for underneath my eyes, I don't think they were very brightening. I also liked this foundation brush and I definitely recommend this one from Daiso. I also liked this blush. And now for the things that I won't be using. The eyeliner, wasn't really a fan of that. This pressed powder, Both of these foundations I won't be using again. And yeah, I think that's it. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing it. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel because why not? It's a fun time and I post every week. So yeah, I hope you guys subscribe. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever been to Daiso or if you guys are now gonna go to Daiso, because I think it's an amazing store and they literally have anything there that you could ever get. Once again, this video is not sponsored. I just thought it would be a really fun video to do and I definitely had a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you guys next time.